The first screen that you will see after signing up or logging in is the dashboard. Below that is the farm name. By default, the farm name will be the name that you gave while you were signing up plus the word farm. If you'd like to change these details, then click on farm details, click on update, then change the name. You can change the name to farm 1. Click on update farm for these changes to take place. Below that are the different houses that you have. You might have a different house for layers, for broilers, or anything like that. So click on add house to add a house. Then fill in all the information. You can add a description for you to remember this house by. Click on add house for the house to be added. When you want to start adding information into the house, click on the house, and this is what will show up. Please note that everything that with a red star must be filled in. The weight is always in grams. Click on submit for this information to be submitted. This is the menu that will then show up. Click on daily data inputs for you to be able to put in your data for each and every single day. This will allow you to keep records. So again, we're going to use average or random numbers. Remember that the weight is always in grams, and you do not have to put in the weight each and every single day. You can do this once a week. And the mortality count is how many chicks died. Other chicks removed could be chicks or chicken removed for reasons such as, for example, eating. Click on submit for this information to go. Afterwards, you will see the records tabulated in such a form. The next option is buy. Buy is the amount of things that you bought or the money that you used on that day. So we'll enter an amount like 5,000. Click on submit for this information to be submitted. There is also the option for sell. This is the amount of goods that you sold. So for example, then click on submit for this information to be submitted. Later on, we will see where you can see all this information in a chart form. After the daily data inputs, we have the records. The records show all the daily data inputs that you put each and every day. When you would like to edit, go to the right hand side and click on edit and edit whatever it is you would like to change. Click on submit for the edits to be made. Also, please note that you can only edit for 1 day prior. You cannot edit for other days before 1 day. So you can only edit for yesterday and not for last week. After that, we have update house. This is if you want to change any information regarding the house. For example, changing the feed company or the heating method. Click on update house for these changes to take place. Next is the option for vaccines. Vaccines is just a simple reminder of when you should vaccinate, and it's just a list of specific breeds and when they should be vaccinated. The next option is move chicks. If you'd like to move chicks from one house to another, you can do this here. So for example, choose another house to move the chicks to, enter the number of chicks, and click on submit. The other option you see here is also what might happen. You can only move from specific houses. So you cannot move from a broiler house to a layer house because the chick breeds are not the same. But this was just an example. If you'd like to add chicks, then click on add chicks and enter the information. So for example, chick age. Again, we're just using random figures. Click on submit for this to take place. Next is the to-do list. The to-do list is the tasks that are needed to be done each and every day. At the right-hand bottom corner, there is a red circular button. Click on that to add a task. Then give the task a name, for example, clean feeders, and a description. Next, choose a date and a time when you want this task to be completed. Then click on add task for this to be put into the system. After it is created successfully, this is how it will appear. When this task has been completed, next to the sentence clean feeders is a small checkbox. Click on that checkbox and it will show that the task has been completed successfully. After that, you can decide that maybe all the chicks or all the chicken in the specific house have been taken away or have been removed. When you want to do this, go to daily data inputs again, fill in all the information, and it comes to number of chicks sold. Put in all the chicks in the house. Then click on submit. It will then show that all the chicks have been removed. Please also note that in the records, everything that appears as death could be either because a chick has died or because the chick has been removed for any reason. Next, when we go to the dashboard, there are 3 small lines on the left-hand corner. If you click that, then there are more options. Select business. You'll be able to see your expenses and your revenue, meaning what you bought and what you sold. So it appears in a chart form so that you are able to see what happened. Click on expenses. This will allow you to either edit or delete an expense, and it will show you an overview of all the expenses that you've used. If you'd like to change the range, then click on that at the top and change the date from which you want to see your expenses. Click on OK, and then all of this will be tabulated here. If you'd like to delete a specific expense, on the left-hand side, there's something like a trash can. Click on that and confirm deletion. On the right-hand side, there is an edit button. Click on that if you'd like to edit anything. Maybe you want to edit the amount or the expense type or add any notes. Then click on update. Next, we have workers. You can be able to add workers into your system. This means that you are able to add people who work on your farm to be able to see some things on the app. They won't be able to see everything. For example, they won't be able to see your expenses, but things such as a to-do list, they'll be able to see. So click on add worker and then enter all their details, their first name, surname, their phone number, plus everything else. Remember, everything with a red star must be filled in. Afterwards, the worker will receive a notification on their phone. They will then have to download the app. After downloading the app, their username will be their phone number and their password will also be their phone number. After that, they will get a verification code to their phone, which they will have to put into the app so that they can start using it. After workers, we also have the option of My Profile. This is where you can be able to change your name or your phone number or any other detail you'd like to change. Click on Update for these changes to take place. We also have the option of Change Password. If you'd like to change your password, this is where you go. This is if you know your old password. So type in your old password, then type in a new password and confirm the password and select Change Password for this change to take place. If you'd like to change the image, it is called the avatar. Just click on the image that is already there, then select Change Image below that and choose You can either decide to take a photo or choose from your library, meaning the gallery, maybe what you already have on your phone. So decide which one you want, then you can choose your photo so that you can have it there. Thank you for choosing to use this app. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.